Right guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title, we are playing number 5 in the world. Now obviously he's probably not the 5th best player in the world and the rankings are always changing at the moment. But every time you scroll through the top 100, his name's always in and around there. And when I played he was number 5. So we've got to upload it, we've got to show the content. Everyone wants to see what I'm like against these ranked guys. So I thought I'd show you. I've taken a few L's this year. I've not really figured out my offense or my defense. So I've been changing up so much. But this is kind of the run where I'm starting to find out what I want to do this year. And I'm getting more comfortable. I'm just getting more comfortable with the game. It's so much more different going from current gen to next gen. So I'm still trying to make that transition. And I'm still kind of winning four games and 1 loss, that makes sense. So I'm losing 1 every 4, which is pretty solid compared to some of the other records I've seen at the moment from the top 100. So I'm still doing my thing. I'm still learning. I think I'm on an 8-win streak at the moment. So we're on our way to greatness. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And let's see if we can drop 50 on number 5 in the world. Right, okay, so we're loading up. He's going to be the Giants. I'm going to be the Cardinals. Now, I've been mixing up my teams. I've been using the Seahawks quite a lot, the Packers, the Cardinals, the Chiefs. I've been trying to change it up just to see what works. And I'm liking the Packers at the moment. I'm liking the feel of the Packers. The Packers still have a good defense. And yeah, I'm balling out with the Packers. I've not actually lost with the Packers yet. But we're trying out the Cardinals here. I think I'd taken an L just before this game using the Chiefs or something. So I just wanted to get the Cardinals. So I'm a gunslinger and trying to sling my way down the field. Now, as you can see, D-Hop, I think has red zone threat. Normally with my verticals, I put R1 on a streak. Forgot to do it. So obviously I threw it thinking it's going to be wide open. Come again. He curls straight in and luckily I catch it and get the touchdown. But then we sneak in a bit of man coverage and get a pick. So we're 14-0 up already. And I mean, we're not even halfway through the first quarter yet. So we're absolutely flying. Now, obviously, when I was doing my coaching adjustments at the start of the game, my main thing was to stop Saquon. So I think my main thing was stop outside run for the first half. All I wanted to do was contain Saquon. I imagine if you're using the Giants, you're going to be running the ball a lot. And if we can contain that, then we're going to be laughing. So our main thing is try and contain Saquon. But I do forget he has Ingram as well. So he has a lot of weapons. Danny Dimes as well as a quarterback. He's decent on this game as he dots up to Ingram again. So, I mean, he's not just going to roll over and let me get the win. The Giants can ball out this year. And there we go, boys. That's what I do with my R1. Normally I streak him. We get a tutty straight away. So we move this ball 1 offense. 1 more stop and it should really be game over, especially the way defense is playing this year. But Saquon goes wild again, fellas. It just shows, like, look how he's juking and stuff like that. If he had a bit better stick, he's taking that for a touchdown. But as you can see, it's not easy this year on defense, and you kind of just need 1 to stop and it's game over at the moment. He does dot me up there and the proper laser there, but we have D-Hop lit up, as you can see, so we're going to target him a little bit more. I don't really trust the abilities in this game anyway, so I'm not just going to sling some double me's out there and hope for the best. But we've got Kyler Murray as well, which is a nice little addition to have if you need to roll out. If nothing's open and you can scramble out with escape artists in this game, you are absolutely flying. So we're dotting up nicely. As you can tell, I'm coming out in a bit more bunch this year. I've tried trips, I've tried a few other things, but bunch, you seem to get the routes open a bit quicker. Trips takes quite a while for things to get open, and sometimes you get some crazy block sheds. So I'm mainly coming out of bunch at the moment. Obviously that might change. We're not even a month into the game yet. But he does throw us Ingram again. I make a little adjustment and put a curl flat out at 25 yards. He gets the knockdown and we pick it with our safety. So, I mean, it's 28-13. I think we might get ball. I'm not sure who gets ball at half, but we're flying. We're absolutely flying. I throw a little out route there. We end up trying to run the ball in. Don't really get anywhere. So we end up taking up points. And, I mean, we're 31-13 up at half. Obviously, now we notice he gets the ball, but he's not doing anything wild on offense, really. So I just got to try and contain him. He's not really scrambled yet, and everything else is bagged, so I need to put a spy out there soon. But everything else is covered. My user's been on it, so the only thing he's got at the moment is to scramble. And obviously, I don't mind him really scrambling because some people just get a bit too confident like there and take a few tackles, get a fumble, and it's game over. So, I mean, we saw what happens when he throws it. I mean, he's nearly throwing me this ball. Look at that. 2 balls in a row. He's nearly thrown straight at my face. If only the users were like last year, then I'd be flying up there for a little interception. But he does roll out in the end. I forgot to put the spy out there. and he gets the touchdown. So it's 31-19. We do a little crossing route to D-Hop, and we're moving this ball nicely. I mean, we've not had any issues whatsoever on offense, and we've got a few stops on defense, so we're balling out at the moment. He's not had any answers. Every time he's gone into zone, he's struggled. Every time he's gone into man coverage, I've had the man coverage beating routes. As you can tell by one of my videos below, which I posted, where I showed you boys how to beat man coverage. If you see man and you're struggling, watch my video. That is how you beat man coverage, boys. It's that easy. I'm not doing anything crazy on offense. I'm just putting simple routes out there that beat man coverage. Then I get them into zone where I want them to be, and then I dot them up. So it's that easy, this game, if you break it down. He does dot me out with Engram there. I did shade over the top, but I didn't realise how quick he was for a tight end. So he ended up absolutely torching my safety and going for the touchdown. But at this point, boys, there's no way he's going to make up a 14-point difference. Or sorry, a 12-point difference. And yeah, I'm still moving this ball comfortably. I'm not even look like slowing down. We come in a bit of bunch trail there. I bait him with the stop route, and then we hit an absolute laser to the tight end.
I'm Jesus. And I can confirm, Liamobs just threw an absolute laser. Oh, that was a hot dot.
That's one little route I've been working on with cover 3. It's the seams do get open, but I've been trying to find a route that kind of sneaks in behind, and that bunch trail works real nice. It's worked quite a few times on different people. But if you watch that back, I accidentally bumped my own safety. I was trying to run with my user, bumped my safety, and it got the tight end wide open because I did make the adjustment for it. But we get the ball back on offense, 45-33. We just need one touchdown to drop 50 points on him. Obviously, we got Kyler Murray, so we can scroll out a little bit. A nice bit of stick work, and then we do a little roll out and a stop and go to the running back, and that is filth. So we've got 40 seconds left. We need a touchdown for 50 points against number 5 in the world. Nice and patient in the pocket. I noticed he had a contain out, so he runs around the outside. So I scoot in the middle between my guard and my tackle, stunt in the end zone, and we drop 50 points at number 5 in the world. Now, that's game over by now. He's not using his timeouts. He throws a nice little seam route to his tight end. Obviously, go back into zone to try and stop him beating any more of my man coverage. But as you can see, boys, we dot up with Kyler Murray, 362 yards for 4 touchdowns. It's number 5 in the world, and we dot him up. He didn't even look like getting a stop. We smoked him. So I hope you enjoy, boys. I know you wanted to see some of these ranked games, so now you're going to see them. So I hope you enjoy the video, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one.